Hi Budgie lovers, let's check in on the Budgies today. Thanks for stopping by. Today's topic is going to be about a variety of perches and how I arrange them in the cage. And I have a trivia question for you. What is one kind of light that parakeets, budgies, can see but humans cannot? All right, think about that. And then if you stay till the end, at the very end, I'll give you the answer. All right, so let's go up closer to the cage here. Again, I film through the cage because they are afraid of the camera and they just go flying around like crazy if the camera is inside the cage. But I'll try to get as close as I can. The most useful perch for these birds are wooden perches. All right, now we've got a nice wooden perch down here, if we can get it to focus. I put a variety of perches in the cage. And this is a long cage, it is 60 inches wide. So I want there to be plenty of room for the budgies to be able to fly from one end of the cage to the other. So most of the perches are in one end or the other. Too much stuff hanging around just gets in their way. They do need toys and everything, but they also need room to fly, and they love to fly back and forth. All right, the next type of perch are rope style perches. I have a giant triangular one back there that has a bell on it, and in the cage there are two. I don't think there's any birds in this side. Let's go in here. There are two of these squiggly, pardon my camera angles there, these boing boing perches. Now this one looks like it needs to be replaced soon. Has gotten a little bit of fray on it from their landing on it and chewing on it. So these will be replaced very shortly. Then I have this one up here that's kind of like a little bridge. It has metal in it so it can be rearranged in different shapes. But they like to hang out on that. I can turn it into a ladder, or I can have it go from one end to the other. In the back of the cage, they have a Ferris wheel. Let's see if I can get the camera in the cage. Yeah, there we go. They have a Ferris wheel. Yes, they are eating the Ferris wheel, so it won't last that long, but I may take off the little flowers on the posts. And yes, it spins. They like the way it spins, and they land on it and spin it around. It's a kind of a neat idea. They like. Up here in the corner, I have this one. It's technically another branch style perch up here in the corner that they like. Budgies, when they perch, they like to be as high as possible in the cage. So over here I have two comfy clams, they're called. They are calcium. They're a little crooked. I have to straighten it. They are calcium that they can gnaw on, and they also make flat perch that their feet like. They can change things up a little bit. Then we have our rings. That's technically a perch. They like to play on that as well. And then down here where they are all camping out for whatever reason, because it is afternoon and it is kind of nap time, we have another rope perch. Up in the corner, there is a plastic perch that has some grit on it to help keep their nails trimmed. Speaking of nails trimmed, well, I do have a regular, this is actually extra seating, extra perching down here. I use it, I think they use it more of a flying launch perch. It's not that great for their feet, but since they have a variety, it's not too critical. So let's go over here too then. Yes, we have a concrete perch. It's actually made for bigger parrots, but they do sit on that, and they rub their beaks on it as well, and it helps to keep their nails trimmed. Now ideally, Ideally, perches should be of wood, but they do like a variety of perches. So, and toys, which I do, there's their noisy toy here. They like things that make noise. They like, let's see, there's one in the back there. That is some rings. That's a perch that they like to play with as well. And of course, they perch on their food dishes. And they also like to run around at the bottom of the cage as well. They are messy. This is only an hour after papers are replaced. They get down there and throw seeds around. Well, that's okay. They are birds, and that's what they do. Cuddle bones. I put the cuddle bones down at the bottom of the cage. Yes, there are cuddle bone holders, but they don't use them. So this gives them something to mess with and also to do their beak as well. Anyway, there we go. That's the perches that are in the cage at the moment. I have tried a few other kinds of perches. I've tried corner perches. I had one on the outside here. I got this wooden perch. It was supposed to be a flat block. I now use it to put the nesting boxes to rest them on because they pretty much chewed the whole thing apart. It wasn't made very well and they chewed it. So there are other type perches you can get also. There's corner perches. There's other types of branches. But like I say, for this cage, I like that they have a lot of room that they can fly from one end of the cage. Hi, Bluebell. From one end of the cage to the other. And she's hanging out. She's a good girl. She's a mama bird. Mama bird of 8 of the babies. So, yeah. All right, then let's come back around. I hope this isn't too boring. I'll just try to make a natural video of just exactly what's in here, and I hope that interests you. So let's take a look at the birds over here. Again, I'm going to look around at them, keep an eye on them, because I know you want to see the beautiful birdies, and I hope you are enjoying your budgies as well. They are so fun. Right now, like I say, it's mid-afternoon, so they are kind of doing a little bit of a rest, and they all do like to climb together in the same end of the cage to do their napping and their sleeping at night. And there is a competition for favorite perches. For instance, on the Budgie perch here, we have this one up here, this little girl at the top. Being at the top of the perch is preferred seating. So they will have an argument over who gets to be at the top. That's bird's life for you. All right, so our trivia question was, because I do have a bird lamp in the cage, you can see it here, it's pretty bright. It comes on at 7:30 in the morning and off at 7:30 at night. Found that 12 hours is a good duration to give them light since they cannot go outside. Okay, so our trivia question was, what can birds see with their eyes that humans cannot? It turns out that these parrots, these budgies, have more cones in their eyes, so they can see ultraviolet light that humans cannot. We can see the effects of ultraviolet light, but we can't actually see it ourselves. So that's a great fun fact. Thank you for staying to the end of the video, and we'll be back with another video. If you care to, please like, comment, appreciate it, and tell me in the comment about your budgies. What colors do you have? How many do you have? Would be nice to hear from everyone. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.